bit. Hello everyone, and welcome to the Super Mario 64 Task Competition 2018 Task 14. The task for this task was enter Tiny Huge Island. Warp to the purple switch area, collect all 6 of the manually placed red coins that were placed by the task organizers, and end by entering a pipe. As always in these task competition, you want to move as fast as possible. So without further ado, let's get started. There you go, without further ado. Starting off, there was only one DQ this time. Total of 38 entries, so there's 37 non-disqualified entries to go through. Starting off, in 37th place, better luck next time, to Ugandan Knuckles, with a time of 43 seconds flat and 1,024 re-records. Let's load up their run. Ugandan Knuckles, famous for being a meme, of course. Description: stop calling me Ugandan Knuckles, it's Uganda Knuckles. Oh, well. Starts off by going into the warp. Runs into the pipe. There's a side flip on top of the box to be able to get up to this one red coin. Goes to the red coin on the little island. Unfortunately, he has to swim. Gets the red coin in between the 2 yellows, all the way down here. Doing some swimming, some very fast swimming. Not really optimal at this point. Jumps to the Bob-omb red coin. Does a forward side flip to be able to make it all the way across. Long jumps, another side flip to get to the switch red coin. One more red coin to go. And then going into a pipe at the very end. Great job by Uganda Knuckles. The time of 43 seconds and 1,024 re-records. Finishing in 37th place in this competition. Next up, in 36th place, Darky with a time of 37.50 and 136 re-records. Let's load up their run, shall we? Where's their run? There it is. Description: second task. To be honest, I don't like task 14. That's okay, I like task 14. I like how they manually placed red coins just for us to collect. Starts off by going to the switch red coin over here, going around the backside of the level. Goes to the Bob-omb red coin with a long jump. Slow ledge get up there, probably lost him a little bit of time, unfortunate. Goes to the elevated red coin. Trying to go into the in between the yellows. Onto the mini island. Now I believe they just need to enter a pipe. Yes, they do. Probably going to go over. Is there one red coin left for them to get? Oh yes, there is, of course. The plank red coin, as always. Now, jump kicking in the pipe right there at the very end. Great job to Darky, finishing in 36th place. Probably could have done a little bit more optimization, but that's good. It's for a second task. That was pretty dang nice. In the meantime, let's keep going. Next up, in 35th place, Mr. Prit 1001. Not doing particularly well in this task with a time of 29.83 and 308 re-records. Let's load up their run, shall we? Mr. Piet. Where's your run? There it is. Make sure to standardize your names, guys, so we don't have to look for them right at the very end. Jumps over the pipe at the very beginning. Grabs up with a side flip. You can actually just grab onto that ledge. Gets the plank red coin right at the very start. Gets the high up red coin. The red coin in between the yellows. The island red coin with a long jump. Does a triple jump to get over to the Bob-omb red coin. And then looks like he's going to go for the last red coin around the backside. side flip, grab the ledge of the pipe, and then go right in. Great job to Mr. Pitt, finishing in 35th place in this competition, being the first person to sub 30 seconds. Next up, in 34th place, Ada with a time of 27.67 and 82 re-records. Let's load up their run. Ada. Also going into the warp. Also getting up with the similar side flip. Getting the island red coin right off the bat. Same thing with the 2 yellow red coins. Getting the secret even though they don't need to. Bob-omb going around the backside to get the one of the 2 red coins they still need to get. Needs to get this red coin all the way up here, going to side flip and go all the way over the top with a jump kick to go all the way into the pipe right at the very end. Great job to Ada, finishing in 34th place in this competition. Great job. Next up, in 33rd place, Faustus with a placement of 33rd, time of 26.03 and 55 seconds. Better luck next time, Nim. Let's load up their run. Description, attempt 4. Immediately goes for the switch. Uses the sparkly triple jump to be able to move around a little bit better. Goes around the red coin on the backside. Gets the elevated red coin. Goes for the plank red coin, it looks like, yeah, with the help of a jump dive. Butt slides all the way down onto the island red coin. Needs to get the last one right here. Then go into a pipe. Uses a bunch of side flips and a long jump to get around. And then a jump kick all the way back into the pipe. Great job to Faustus, finishing in 33rd place. Everybody seems to be going in the same pipe at the end. I wonder if that'll continue in some of the later runs. In the meantime, next up, in 32nd place, Beaufoy, with a time of 24.30 and 120 re-records. These seconds are flying off fast. This is getting pretty intense already, and we have 30 more entries to go through. Let's watch Beaufoy's run, shall we? Description, love me, Ted. You know I do, baby. Goes into the warp. Looks like they're going for the switch as well. Starts off with a regular triple jump, not a sparkly triple jump, but otherwise looks to be a pretty similar route to the last competitor. Nice firstie to get all the way to the island. Another firstie, just to be able to get the red coin over there. Wants to go to the pipe, but unfortunately he gets the 1 red coin, so they have to go into the other pipe. And gets over there with the help of a long jump. Great job to Fufa, finishing in 32nd place. Probably would have done a little bit better if he didn't forget that red coin is there. Am I right? Great job. In the meantime, next up, in 31st place, JJ with a time of 23.57 and 113 re-records. Loved your work on those Star Trek movies, JJ. Let's watch your run. Description, had to redo this 3 times because my file got corrupted. Hopefully this one actually works. Uses a little bit of a punch to get over the thing there as well. Long jumps all the way over. Got a little mini grind. Long jumps up the mountain. Gets the red coin all the way up there. The yellow's the island red. Lands, kind of waits for a second. Bonks. Looks like they might have ran out of time right here at the very end, unfortunately. But then a great triple jump to go all the way into the pipe. Great job to JJ, finishing in 31st place. Finishing with a time of 23.57. Next up, for the top 30. In 30th place, Ledas with a time of 22.57, cutting out a full second over JJ. Record count of 56. Let's load up their run, shall we? Ledas. 26 of them. All throughout the alphabet. Instead of going around the back, it looks like they're going for a different way. It goes up through the ledge grab you can do through the wall right there. Bunch of side flips, jumps all the way over to get to the red coin around the backside. Or sorry, this is the red coin around the backside, getting the bomb red coin instead. Gets the red coin on the top right there and dives all the way into the pipe. That was a fun one to watch. I agree. Great job to Lettuce, finishing in 30th place in this competition. Next up, in 29th place, Enduriance, with a time of 20.50 with over a 2-second time cut. These seconds are flying off the shelves. And a re-record count of 114. Let's load up this run, shall we? Better luck next time to Enduriance, who probably lost a bet. I don't know. There you are. WTF stands for wow, that's fun. Punches into the warp right at the very start. Goes for the switch. Instead of going on the cork boxes, nice little grind right there. Long jumps all the way to the mini island. Gets those two reds, probably going to go for the top red right here. Gets up with the help of a ledge grab. Side flips over the corner. And finishes by jumping all the way into the pipe at the very end. Great job to Enduriance, finishing in 29th place in this competition. Great job. Next up, in 28th place, Mr. Pickle Nuts with a time of 19.13 and 311 ring records. Also a cut of over a second. These seconds are quite literally flying off the shelves. The record count of 311. Let's load up their run, shall we? Description: beep beep file police. I've come to erase your saves, angry smiley face. I have my pause button ready. Starts off right outside of the warp, crouches in. Goes on the cork boxes, goes all the way past the red coin, collecting it with the help of a long jump. Long jumps up and butt slides to be able to make it to the island with the red coin right there. Side flips to make it to the other red coin. Also side flips up to make it to the top plank red coin right there, and jumps into the pipe at the very end. No. Wait, what? Well, he's not erasing my saves just yet, so I guess I'll continue. Great job to Mr. Pickle Nuts, finishing in 28th place. Doing some pretty good improvements. Excited to see your future TASs as a TASer. In the meantime, next up, in 27th place, Dargos, time of 18.93, and what are you doing? Dargos with a time of 18.93 and 1,946 re-records. Let's load up their run, shall we? If you didn't know what just happened, why red coins spawned there, well, that's a special thing with this task. Pressing L spawned the red coins. That's what the task organizers use to actually place them themselves. Description: I was writing this description, but I was distracted by my very good tasking skills, madam. Whoa, fakes a fall off. Guy's crazy. Triple jumps off of the very top of the pipe to avoid having to grab the ledge. Does a side flip to get to the plank red coin. Goes to the island red coin with the help of a dive recover. Goes to the bob-omb red coin. Needs to get this last one over here, which he gets it with a side flip and just jumps directly into the pipe. Great job to Dargos, finishing in 27th place. The time of 18.93. I liked that task. That was a pretty good route in my opinion. I agree, Moobot. But in the meantime, next up, in 26th place, Matt won Jack CeeSZee. Time of 18.47 and 2,064 re-records. Cutting almost a half second over Dargos. And that's right, there is actually a tie for 25th. So let's load up their run, shall we? Yeah, the competition for this one is kind of crazy. Description: Stroop works, hell yeah. Starts off going into the warp. Instead of doing a triple jump up, actually gets up with just with the help of a double jump. Goes all the way past the Bob-omb to get the Bob-omb coin. Gets the top coin. Just does some good movement to go all the way into the last red coin, into this pipe, all the way at the very end. Pretty unique route, if I do say so myself. Great job to Matt, finishing with 25th place in this competition. Next up, also in 25th place, Adil, also with a time of 18.47, with a re-record count of 805. Let's load up their run. How is that 25? Because there are a tie for 25th. Description: no time to route. Take the first one and optimize it. Story of my life. It was a tie, yes. Doing a completely different route. Nice grinding right there. It goes all the way up the top of the mountain. Very different route than any of the other competitors so far. Just doing some crazy movement right here. What is this grinding? Reminiscent of CeeSZee, grinds into a double jump into the pipe at the very end. Into a fake death into death. I agree, that was a pretty sick free run. Great run by Adil. That run just looked pretty dang cool. Excited to see some of your runs in these later competitions. Great job. Next up, in 24th place, Bubisha. Time of 18.33 and 762 re-records. Let's load up their run. Description, as always, la la la. Does the same double jump up. Said, nice turn just to get that red coin, using Mario's turning momentum. Gets a bunch of red coins right there. I believe that is the second to last one. Needs to get the one around the backside, and then goes in the pipe all the way at the bottom to avoid having to side flip and then jump to get into the one pipe. Great job to Bubisha, finishing in 24th place, also with a pretty sick route. I believe that's the first person we've seen to go in that pipe at the very end instead of the upper pipe. Great job. In the meantime, next up, in 23rd place, Aj, with a time of 17.33, cutting a full second over Bubisha, with a time of 1693. Or a re-record count, rather, of 1,693. Let's load up their run. The cuts are still going crazy. Description, DQ. Nope. Whoa there! Nice conserve speed right at the very start. Goes past the switch. I don't believe he actually activated it. It's a dive grind to get a bunch of speed to get all the way past onto the island. First he's up to that red coin. Does a triple jump up to the last one. Needs to get the one around the backside. Doesn't actually. Has already got that one at the very beginning. Just slide and jumps into the pipe. Great job to Aj. Looking pretty cool. Going pretty fast. Getting 23rd in this competition. Time of 17.33. Great job. In the meantime, next up, in 22nd place, Brett, TASing legend. The time of 17.23 and 1,230 re-records. Let's load up their run. Brett not doing so hot in this competition. Better luck next time. Probably didn't have that much time to work on it. I am not reading that. Oh my god. Oh my god, Brett. What? Goes into the warp. Activates the cork boxes. Dives past the red coin right there. Gets the one round. Gets the Bob-omb coin. Uses the spark the triple jump to be able to get the coin on the plank. Gets the island coin. Just does fast movements to get the two yellows and goes all the way into the pipe at the very end. I'm not reading that. You guys can read that on your own time. That's some disgusting, disgusting smut. Great job to Brett, finishing in 22nd place. Next up, in 21st place, beating out one of the mods of this competition, Taychuk. Time of 17.10 and 2,477 re-records. Let's load up their run. And no, I am not posting it in chat. I am not posting it in chat. There is no way. Description, I already know this won't even be top 15. Hopefully I'm wrong. You were close. 21st. Pretty close. And to be fair, the cuts are kind of crazy on this one, so I'd say it still did pretty well. Let's watch it run. Starts off with a double jump to get that first red coin. Gets the Bob-omb red coin. There's a side flip and a butt slide to get the red coin on the island. Nice firstie to get the red coin up here. Needs to get the one on the very top. Yep, there it is. Goes all the way over the top with a jump dive and lands in the pipe. Just go a little bit faster. Just go a little bit faster, getting 21st in this competition. Great job to Chuck. Are you asking? Starting the race via teleport was to make sure everyone started it in the same way, essentially. Giving everyone a just solid starting point to easily be able to time, etc. But either way, great job to Chuck. Next up, breaking the top 20 in 20th place, Spaceman64 with a time of 16.93 and 571 re-records. Let's load up their run, shall we? Spaceman64. Description, thanks SilentSlayers for this. Collusion? Question mark? Just kidding. Double dumps all the way across, goes over the top. Gets the Bob-omb red coin. Butt slides a little bit to be able to make it to the one on the island. First he's up to that one, gets the plank, goes all the way over the top, and instead goes in the one on the very back side to avoid having to turn around, and then spawns a bunch of red coins right at the very end. And then spawns a star. Even more red coins. Does not want to stop. You're gonna crash my moop indeed. I gotta pause your run. But in the meantime, great job to Spaceman getting 20th place in this competition. Next up, in 19th place, the Tassing Legends. This guy helped on the one key task, Ghana D. Time of 16.90, beating Spaceman by a frame. The re-record count of 838. Without further ado, let's load up their run. Starts off going into the warp. Double jumps up. Gets the red coin on the top, gets the island red coin, the two yellow reds. Wall kicks off the little wall right there. Good optimization. Triple jumps onto the last one with a nice little butt slide to go over the top. Dives onto the switch, cancels it with the help of a very fast dive recover, and then jumps into the pipe at the very end. Great job to Ghana D. Finishing in 19th in this competition, breaking the top 20. Great job. Next up, in 18th place, the memer we all know and love, Not Plush. Finally getting into the top half of a task competition for the first time ever. Barely doing it, but still doing it. Great job to Not Plush at the time of 16.67 and 1,522 re-records. Let's load up his run. Where is your run, Not Plush? There it is. Description: we the jury find Cosmic D12 guilty of the crime of not posting enough dog pics. Please everyone post your dogs in chat right now. Goes into the warp. Double jumps over to the red coin around the backside. Gets the Bob-omb red coin. Long jumps all the way to the island one. Gets up with the help of a ledge grab. Nice firstie to get the yellow and the other one. The plank red coin doesn't even bother getting the yellow that's right next to it. Side flips and dives directly into the pipe right at the very end. Then he gets 100 coins from the reds. Great job to Not Plush, getting 18th in this competition. Great job. Next up, in 17th place, the guy who was just found guilty of not posting enough dog pics, Cosmic D12. Time of 16.43 and 430 re-records. Let's load up their times. Their run, rather. Great job to Cosmic. Also getting in the top half in this competition. Description: I train 1 hour for this. That's crazy. 1 hour of tassing. Whoa, does the sparkly dribble jump all the way over the top, skipping Evan go around the corner there. Jumps to the one on the island. Is that a quick turn? Yes, it was. Another sparkly dribble jump to get the one all the way up here. And then jump dives all the way into the pipe at the very end. Great job to Cosmic. Was that a glitchy wall kick? Wow, even better. Great job to Cosmic, finishing 17th place in this competition. Doing pretty well. Yeah, I didn't think it was a glitchy wall kick. I thought it was just a normal wall kick. There we go. In the meantime, next up, in 16th place, Rush 57 with a time of 15.83, cutting off over half a second over Cosmic. Let's load up their run with a record count, I believe the highest so far, of 4,072. Let's load up their run. Description: I can't think of a cringe description. Oh wait, I just did. Starts off with that already activated. Is that a time-saving maneuver? Some slight cheese I see right here. Quick turns, actually, and goes around the front side after getting the back side. Gets the upper red coin, the island red coin, the two yellows. Side flips up to the plank. Gets the bob-on red coin and just dive grinds into a jump dive into the pipe right at the very end. Great job to Rush, getting 16th place in this competition. First person I've seen use any bit of cheese at all. And that is activating the switch beforehand. Great job. Next up, in 15th place, or 14th place rather, Speedy Cubed 64, barely beating Rush by 1 frame with a time of 15.80 and 666 re-records. Let's load up their run. Great job to Speedy Cubed. Doing pretty well in this competition. Description: when life gives you beans, you watch Cars too. Nice meme there, my friend. Also doing a cheese. His switch is already hit. There we go. Nice cheese right there, saving some frames. Doing a different route, going on the island. There's 2 yellows. The upper one looks like he's doing the side flip and the jump dive. Nice little clip through the pipe there, Mario. Into the pipe at the very end, and don't do that. Great job to Speedy Cube, getting 14th place in this competition. Next up, also in 14th place, Nis, the legendary free-run tasser, and just, you know, tasser. Also with the time of 15.80 and 2,999 re-records. Let's load up their run. Gotta find his run real quick. Nis's run was actually the run that was neglected to be sent when Nis compiled the M64 files. I had to just get that real quick right now. But in the meantime, let's watch their run. Where are you, Nis? There you are. Description: hey. Hey, Nis. Waiting outside the warp. Every time. Every time. Every time. Sorry about this minor technical difficulty right here. Actually happens every time. I'm tired too, Mario, of me messing up. And messing up Nis's runs. Every time. I swear I do it, and then it just doesn't go through. Alright, let's actually load up Nis's run. Here we go. Sorry about that, everyone. Punches into the warp. There you go. Activates the switch, and then does some quick dive grinds to get a lot of speed in the other direction. Sparkly dribble jumps up to the top one. Whoa! Falls all the way down to that other red coin. Gets the island one, does a little nice trick, and goes in the pipe before the switch even stops. Great job to Nis. That was sick. That sparkly triple jump, getting 2 red coins and just sparkly triple jumping all the way down to both of them. Great job to Nis. Great job. In the meantime, next up, in 13th place, Iwer Sanch. Time of 15.67 and 692 re-records. Let's load up their run, shall we? Iwer Sanch. There we go. Starts off by crashing into the warp. Jump dives all the way over to the red coins on the backside. Jumps to the one all the way on the island. Side flips up to that red coin. Just does a quick turnaround. Nice forward side flip. Slides on his butt for a little bit to get a bit of speed, and then jump dives into the pipe at the very end. Great job to Iwer Sanch, just doing a pretty standard route, but just optimizing it more than all of the runs we've seen. Great job. Next up, in 12th place, Can Kicker 8, barely beating out Iwer by 0.04 of a second. Time of 15.63 and 1,135 re-records. Let's load up their run, shall we? Great job, Can Kicker, doing pretty well in this competition. Description: guess who gets a free color roll, Rush? Nice double jump grinds right there. Goes all the way to the island run with the help of a jump. Nice quick turn. First he's into the last red coin with the help of a speed kick. Jump dives and a dive recover into the pipe right at the very end after going all the way over the top of the mountain. Great job to Can Kicker, finishing in 12th place. Then spawns a ring of red coins to sit in forever. Next up, in 11th place, barely missing out on the top 10, Alex X167 with a time of 15.37 and 4,004 re-records. Let's load up on that run. Better luck next time to Alex. So close. So close. Unfortunate. Where's your run? There it is. Alex calling for hate on one guy on Twitch, but I'm not going to read his username because I don't want to do that. Let's watch the run. Alex looks like he's also starting with a little bit of cheese, starting off with the switch already done. Go a little faster. Nice slide kick right there to get a bit of speed. Going over the top, diving onto the island, canceling it with the edge. Wall kicks on that little slope. Slide kicks all the way down to the red coin over there. Does some intense grinding action to get up to the ledge and then into the pipe. Even if it wasn't top 10, that certainly looked pretty dang cool. Great job to Alex. Finishing in 11th place. So close. But either way, great job. And now, for the top 10 and the Super Mario 64 task competition, Task 14, starting off in 10th place, Xander. The first sub-15 time with a time of 14.93 and 3,768 re-records. Let's load up their run. Description: Rush 57, Alex 6D, and fifdspence, you are all going down. Evil Joy, JK, hope this run isn't bad. Well, most of those people have not finished yet. Doesn't even bother hitting the switch. Does a sparkly triple jump all the way over the top. Actually goes all the way to the top to get those 2 red coins on the way down. Jump kicks the one on the island. And sparkly triple jumps all the way at the end there into the pipe. Great job to Xander. Let's watch that one more time. Because, of course, we are in the top 10. Barely managed to avoid the switch there. Does a triple jump off the little slope. Gets 2 red coins on the way down. The upper red coin, jump kicks onto the island. Does a speed kick into a sparkly triple jump into the pipe. Into the pipe. Great job to Xander, finishing in 10th place in this competition. Next up, in 9th place, Kazemanuar, or rather, Nonsense, with a time of 14.80 and 1,829 re-records. Great job to Nonsense for getting another another top 10. Let's load up their run. Going into the warp. Long jumping all the way past the red coin. Getting the bomb red. Using the water to actually make it all the way to the island. Nice wall kick right there. Doing a triple jump. What the heck? Uses the ceiling. Whoa there, Nonsense. That was super creative. Super duper creative. I want to watch that one more time. Uses the ceiling to turn around there? Who thinks of that? Long jumps past the red. Jump dives all the way down to the Bob-on red coin. Uses the water to actually get a jump dive off. Triple jumps up there. Uses the uses the ceiling to turn around while he still has some speed. Then jumps dives onto the last red and into the pipe at the very end. Great job to Nonsense. That was sick. That was sick. Great job. And also to Case. And also to Nonsense. Next up, in 8th place, THC98, making his triumphant return to the Super Mario 64 TAS competition. The Sonic TASer rears his ugly head once again, this time in 8th place with a time of 14.77 and negative 5,496 re-records. Let's load up their run. Somehow I think his re-record count might be edited. Not exactly sure. Description: I promise I won't delete your save files. This time. Activating the switch. Going backwards and landing on the pipe, going all the way over the top. Doing a speed kick to the island red. Nice wall kick. Going on the backside with the help of that wall kick. And does some grinding into a double jump into the pipe right at the very end. And then jumps off the edge. I'm not letting you do this. Nice face there, Mario. This was my reaction to this task. Before he does that, let's load his run one more time. Not letting you delete my save files. I saw that happening. Double jump over the top, immediately turns around. Jump kicks onto the island. Speed kick. Nice wall kick. Dive recovers all the way to the last red coin. Grinding into a double jump into the pipe right at the very end. He really does want to delete the save files. He really does. Great Mario face. For the meantime, next up, in 6th place, that's right, a tie for 6th place, Skepex, the time of 14.50 and 10,666 re-records. That's a lot, the most of anyone in the competition so far. Let's load up your run. Great job, Skepex. Always doing particularly well in these competitions. Going into the warp. Nice grinding action there, going over the top with the help of a triple jump from the bottom. Gets a bunch of red coins on the way down, onto the island red coin. Goes by the cannon, around the backside, another double jump dive into the cannon right at the very end. Great job to Skepex getting 6th place. If the stream's lagging, it's on your end, not mine. Great job, Skepex. Let's watch that one more time. The camera work on that one, pretty good, if I say so myself. Grinding right there. Going all the way over the top. Diving into the red coin, falling onto the last one, going over the top onto the island, long jumping onto the cannon area, grinds into a double jump into a dive into the pipe right at the very end. Great job, Skepex getting 6th place in this competition. Next up, also in 6th place, the one, the only, fifdspence, time of 14.50 and 853 records. Great job to fifdspence for winning the bet. He definitely destroyed everyone else that participated in the bet. Let's load up their run. Doing the cheese. Long jumping onto the already activated switch. Getting a bunch of reds, cutting the corner there. Jumping onto the island, doing a side flip. Firsties, turns around, getting the one at the very top, and side flipping into a dive recover all the way at the very end. Great job to fifdspence, also getting 6th in this competition. Let's watch that one more time. Activating the cheese right there, starting the switch early. Long jumping out onto the already extended bridge, getting the red coin with help with the long jump. Going over the top. Jumping onto the island. Long jumping into a firstie, into a dive recover to get land right there, getting the last red, side flip diving over the corner into a dive recover into the pipe at the very end. Great job to fifdspence getting 6th place in the competition. And now for the top 5. In 5th place, CeeSZee, that's right. Not 4th place this time, finally breaking his 4th place curse. Great job to CeeSZee. Time of 14.30 and 2,593 re-records. Let's load up their run. Activating the cheese. Spark the dribble jumping pretty directly all the way over the top. Falling all the way down to get those 2 reds. Diving onto the island, instead of going to the cannon, just going across the top. That's probably where he saved a bunch of his time. And going into a grinded double jump into the cannon at the very end. Great job, CeeSZee. Let's watch that one more time. One more time. Activating the cheese, of course. Using those to triple jump all the way over the top at a more direct angle. Getting 2 red coins on the way down. Going the one on the island. Nice double jump right there. Just a great job all around by the legendary CeeSZee, finishing in 5th place in this competition. Great job. In the meantime, next up, in 4th place, barely managing to beat out the legendary CeeSZee, Super Davo 1. Time of 14.17 and 9,381 re-records. Barely missing out on a medal this time. Better luck next time to Davo, but still doing incredibly well. Let's watch your run. Description, happy now? I'd say I'm pretty happy with that placement. Double jumps all the way over to this one. Nice dive grinding there to get a bunch of speed. Long jumps to go all the way to the very top. Getting the 2 reds on the way down, the island red, and I believe he just needs to get the backside. Doing the same double jump grind to get to the pipe at the very end. Great job to Davo. Getting 4th place in the competition. Spawning a bunch of red coins right there. Let's load up your run one more time. Punching into the warp as always. Double jumping off the switch. Dive grinding to a bunch of speed on the way back. Long jumping a lot to get to the red coin on the very top. Doesn't even get the yellow coin up there, just gets the red. That's how precise that red coin grab was. Goes over the back and does the same strat. Seems to be the fastest strat to get in the pipe right there. The double jump grind. Great job to Davo, getting 4th place in this competition. And now, for 3rd place, the bronze medal this task goes to Dargos, time of 14.10 and 10,181 re-records. Great job to Dargos, deserving of the bronze medal. Let's watch your run. Dargod, as he is known, colloquially. Going a completely different route than the other competitors. Nice dive grinding right there. Going all the way over the very top with the dive recover. More dive grinding. Needs to get the one in the back. Uses the switch to actually cancel the dive. Dive recover and jumps all the way into the pipe at the very end. Beating Devo with a completely different strat. Completely different order and everything. Great job. Let's watch that one more time. Doing some quick turns right there. Double jumping on the top of the pipe to get up here faster. Some dive grinds to get a bunch of speed. The wall kick going over the top. Into the last one. More dive grinds, but needs to get the one on the backside because he didn't start off going that direction. And then goes into the pipe right at the very end with the help of the canceled dive by the switch. There was a lot of dive grinds in that one. That was a crazy task. Great job to Dargos. And now, for second place in this competition. In second place, SM64 expert with a time of 13.36, cutting off over 7/10 of a second from the third place position. Record count of 1,472. Great job to SM64 experts. As Kaze always says, let's load up their run. Should be glad I'm quoting you so often, Kaze. Instead of going to the warp, long jumps all the way into the water. Activating the switch, activating the cheese. Doesn't get the coin, funnily enough. Slide kicks into a dive to go all the way past everything. Whoa! Cancels the tree grab with the help of the slope. Glitchy wall kicks there, glitchy wall kicks up. This route is crazy. Goes all the way into the pipe at the very end. Whoa there. Let's watch that one again. Heck, let's watch that 3 times. Completely different route than some of the other people. Just managing to use knowledge of SM64 mechanics, such as the instant grab and release from the tree. Slide kicks to be able to get the red coin. Gets the other one. Grabs the tree to move himself slightly further. Gets the red coin barely. Glitchy wall kicks off that. Gets the last red coin and jump dives into the pipe at the very end. Great job to SM64 expert. Unfortunately, barely managing to miss getting first place in this competition because first place in this competition went to the one, the only, SilentSlayers, beating SM64 expert by a frame! By a frame! It's that close! Incredible job to SilentSlayers. I want to see this run. The comparison between the two later are going to be crazy. Not doing the cheese at the start. Instead, doing a wall kick off the pipe. First person I've seen do that strat. That might have actually saved him all the time he needs. And doing it, the glitchy tree grab. Side flipping up onto the plank and going all the way into the pipe at the very end. Doing a completely different strat after a certain point than even SM64 expert. Just managing to shave off one single frame. Only person to use that route in the entire competition, and it won. Great job to SilentSlayers. Let's watch that one more time. Wall kicks off the pipe. Uses the tree. Wall kicks up to the other one right there. Side flips up. Gets the plank red coin with the help of that side flip and goes into the pipe right at the very end. Even if this is an old version of your task, SilentSlayers, you still managed to barely beat out SM64 expert. Great job. The tree, the way the tree works, let's watch that one more time in slow motion, shall we? I want to show off that tree thing right there for those of you that have no idea what I'm talking about. It's a special thing. Wall kicks off the pipe. Dive recovers, just getting over to this red coin really fast. Immediately cancels the tree just to teleport Mario to a slightly better position. Wall kicks right there. Side flips up to the last red coin. Doesn't even grab the yellow, if you guys missed that. Only grabs the red. That's how precise that was. Okay. I can't believe he did this with 0 re-records. I agree. Great job to SilentSlayers for winning this task competition, Task 14. Great job to everyone that participated. So close at the end. Better luck next time, SM64 expert, missing it out by a frame. Man, that's such a close finish from the top two. Don't leave just yet, though. Still have one more run to watch. One disqualified run, Nim, who doesn't end by entering a pipe. Let's watch that real quick. This is where I say better luck next time instead of great job too. Description: 4th CeeSZee. Unfortunately, no, he broke his 4th place curse. Doing some fancy movement off that switch. Just jumping all the way up to this red coin over here. What is this order is kind of ridiculous. He's getting this bunch of red coins. First he's up over here. And ends with this soft lock. This is actually a soft lock, I believe. Great job for getting disqualified. That's right, 0th place because doesn't count. Does not count. Mario was stuck in this loop forever. Have to turn the console off. Thanks for watching, everyone, but don't leave just yet. We still have one more thing to do. One more thing to show off. That's right. You might already know what it is. Task 15. In Rainbow Ride, start from the cannon, collect 25 coins, and end by collecting a star. You may not interact with any enemies. You may not collect any coins before the task starts, and you may not collect any blues. This is an optional co-op task, and the timing for this task, it is due at August 4th at 10 p.m. GMT. That is 1 hour earlier than this last task, I should mention, because they wanted to give the organizers more time to get all the runs timed successfully, etc., etc. So make sure to turn in your runs an hour earlier. The stream will be at the same time. But in the meantime, thank you for watching, everybody. I have been OneTed59. This has been the task competition, Task 14. Signing off. Alright.